kutumiza sisi kama Gen Z, alafu hatupaswi ku accept hiyo. Saa vile walisema hao watu wa journalists wasiingie kwa maandamano, hiyo ni kumaanisha wako na hidden yani retreat yenye wanataka kutumia to those who will be there. But let's not give up, tutokeni kwa wingi, alafu tukue na umoja ndio kila kitu. Kama let's say kama tumeenda usiku nataka kufika hapo. Thank you.
Thank you. Santi for keeping it short and brief. Talk to us. Can you hear me? Good morning.
Hey, can you hear me?
100%. Go ahead.
Okay, so I just felt compelled to speak after, I think 2 speakers ago, there was someone who was talking about Dubai and how things work. And let me tell you, I'm currently in Dubai, and my God, like things really work. So I've been very passionate about this movement because like I came here and it was such a culture shock. Like for instance, in one of the cases I had to get similar to a good conduct. I was renewing my work visa, so I needed a good conduct certificate. I paid. I went on the link. This is just one, but one example, and specifically, obviously, here the leadership is a kingdom, so it's not exactly democratic. But the one thing I'll say is they're so passionate about their people. They're passionate about women empowerment, like ministries. If you go, like, there's no need for women reps, do a third gender rule. Like they much commitment, how they take care of their people. I just kept saying, oh my God, what if Kenya was like this? Like, how happy would we be? So, I mean, on my part, as someone in diaspora, I'm amplifying as much as I can on X, contributing on Mchanga, and just like trying to do my part to support from away. I don't think they allow demonstrations here. I had the arrests or deport people. So to Kopale digital activism. I also I'm in WhatsApp groups. Like I'm very passionate about this because even when I'm here, I'm literally counting my days. I'm like, I cannot wait to get enough, cash to save, to invest, to go back home. For me, that is the end goal, and that's why I feel this so strongly. So when I see all the issues that are happening, I'm just, it's crazy. I'm like, I have to use my voice however I can, because at the end of the day, my heart belongs to Kenya. East or West, home is best. And it's just so beautiful when you're just home and you're doing well. Like that's the dream. You don't even need to go outside, and even when you're outside, you're longing. You're just counting the days, the hours till you can get back home. So I don't know. I'll pose a question to all of you. Like, what else do you think people in diaspora can do to support the cause further? And I can rally in my own way, maybe via WhatsApp, just for people to keep making sure that we keep heading in the right direction. That's my 2 cents.
Thank you. So for every next speaker, think about what the diasporians can do to support us back home, to ensure that we finish this course successfully. I'm not going to front any ideas. That is upon you guys to think about. And whenever you're given the mic to speak, amongst your points, please just ensure that try and ensure to fix that as an answer in your submission. I'm going next to JN. JN, how are you doing? JN Ndunge, are you there?
Hi, good morning.
Morning to you. Talk to us.
Okay, my first time speaking on this, but I have some. I'm a lawyer by profession. I'm not trying to front it there as anything, but I just want of something that has occurred to me in the recent past, of the things that since the movement started. Just two issues generally, but I'm going to expound on the whole thing. I have been on the streets. I have been in the forefront, not necessarily forefront, trying to get some protesters removed from the holding cells, and it's not been a very easy task for us. And sometimes I was asking people, okay, my colleagues, sometimes we feel like we are towing a very thin line of approval from Gen Z. And I want to put it out there. We are not all Gen Z. Some of us are millennials and we've been at the forefront. So issue number one, I don't know, all being against, but we are suffering some consequences of being leaderless. I'm not asking for anyone to stand up, but I'm just going to point out the reason as to why I feel like being leaderless has is coming to bite us a little bit, and we need to regroup and think about it. For instance, political class regrouping. And we used to benefit from the support of the likes of Akina Sifuna and Wamachomba. And you remember every time we've gone out on the streets and come back, they have condemned the killings, they have condemned the brutality, but right now it's like they have taken the back seat. And right now them regrouping in as much as we feel like we have the power, like we've done all this whole thing and gotten some of the things that we asked for. But right now they are regrouping. They're regrouping and now they are against us. In as much as we are in power, they have the power at the top. And we need that power at the top. Hmm? And and that is the thing now. We started this journey together, but some of us are not gonna make it, or there it's clear as day. And every time we jump on their necks and talk about them for a whole day, that is a whole day lost trying to talk about inconsequentials in our journey. It's a freaking movement. Watu watachokea hapo katikati, wengine watafura miguu, and they will attacking them on a daily basis is a waste of energy that we should be using trying to get move forward and let people achana na wasaliti waende. Castigating them draws us away from the real agenda. We'd rather be with people who are in 100% with us than watu wako 50-50, because our watu 50-50 ndio wanatumalizanga nguvu. That's my one point. Let's go back to the political class regrouping. It's more of a psychological thing than anything else. As much as we have the power in the movement, we do not have the power at the top, and despite what we think, we need some of those people. We need some of those people to fight our fight. We need to actually learn how to listen. I am a millennial. I have two alphas in the house, and me, I believe our alphas ndio wanakuanga ni wakali hata kuliko Gen Z. It's just that ni wadogo, and I want to fight for them. The reason why I want to fight for them is because I do not want them to be the magmao of their future. I do not want them to come back on the streets fighting for the same thing that we are fighting today. I can't I can't fathom such a thing happening, and it scares the living daylights out of me. Thinking my kids one day going on the street to fight the Ruto of their time, and that's my motivation for being here. So we need to come up with a structure which resembles some sort of a leadership to establish whatever our end goal is. Let's not pretend that you're going to. I know the whole leaderless, but leaderless thingy that nobody, you can't shika who, you can't touch us because we do not have a leader. But you guys, haven't they been shikaing us? Haven't they? They take our strongest Twitter guys, and sasa kama akina Alinur, when they got Nani, akina Oguda, and they're getting us. They're getting to us, and we may pretend that we are not, but the influence of the numbers that those people has is a very strong point, and we need to establish a structure of some sort. And let's not bury our heads in the sand when it comes to listening to advice. I've been into spaces whereby Kivuda Kibwana speaks in the evening, and I listen. We get where we are by listening. Listen to the guidance from the people that have acquired wisdom. Akina Nani, Akina Kivuda, Akina, okay, Omutata. Omutata is also an activist. Besides being a leader. Let's not ever forget that. And like, for instance, I was telling people,